This is day 8 out of 365 of turning my life around while liking myself. It is actually very difficult for me to be motivated and talk in front of the camera today. And I'm not even surprised because I've always struggled with inconsistency and toxic quitting. And the fact that this video is actually recorded means that some of the lessons I've learned and the systems I put in place actually work. So let me elaborate on what I actually did. First and foremost, be kind to yourself. If you do not work on this, all the other steps are not going to work. This is coming from someone who used to beat herself up when I do not incorporate this new habit perfectly. This will lead to an all or nothing mindset where you will feel unworthy of having this new lifestyle. And this feeling of unworthiness actually is what makes it so hard to, improve your life. Next is to know the why. This comes back to a lot of the goal setting videos that I talked about before, where every habit or action that you do must lead to something you want in life, not something that society thinks you want in life, or not something that someone else's want for you. Habits will only stick if you are intrinsically motivated to do them. Operate on a margin means do not fill your calendar up with 100 new habits with no room for breathing. On the contrary, you need to allow even more slots for rest because your brain and body is actually putting in more conscious effort to perform these foreign actions in your life. So if you do not allow more rest for yourself, you're actually putting your brain into cognitive exhaustion and your body into fatigue mode. Know yourself and set your inner limit. That just means don't go to the gym the first day and run 20 kilometers because you will only hurt yourself and make you think fitness is a form of punishment. When someone say know your limits, it's not an insult. It just means that do what you can today, come back and be better than your old self, and 5 years later, you would be unrecognizable. Imagine if Naruto meet Obito on the first episode. He would not have lived to tell the tale. You will need to meet the tinier minions and then level up to meet the final boss. That's how you shape a hero. Next is prepare for failure. Be prepared that you will be missing some days, you'll be inconsistent, you're not going to do it perfect, and some days you're going to be dragging yourself. And that's okay, because look at me. Once I feel that feeling coming out within me that, oh no, I feel like I'm going to drag myself, I look at the list of action to prompt me to act even when I have lack of motivation. And here I am in front of the camera. So lastly, have a minimum viable action. When you're really tired, don't force yourself to go to the gym. Just give yourself a task, open YouTube to do 5 minutes of stretching. Because after that, you might actually feel more motivated to do 5 minutes of ab exercise and then 5 minutes of Thai exercise. And eventually you realize you finished 30 minutes of full body workout. And that's actually better than doing nothing. For me, I forced myself to record 1 sentence every day. Eventually, after recording the first sentence, I recorded the second sentence. And here I am, finishing the video. If you're struggling with your habit today, you are not alone. We are all in this together. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you tomorrow.